already there.
Leave me alone. Hey, this brings back some memories, huh? I don't know. I've still got this picture of him in my mind from when I was a kid in church. It's nothing like what we're seeing. Just like it was nothing like Widewind. But that first image, that's still what Aethys is to me. If you like. I like that feeling, knowing we'd stopped Theos. We were part of something big. And that was something I never felt before, not even at war. Guess I went looking for it again. Not that I wanted to tangle with gods, but something smaller. Something I thought I could manage. I looked all around the Deerwood, but that place has too many ghosts for me. Things I'd just as soon forget. Ended up moving to Adir and tracking down my parents. They went there as refugees after the war ended. In part, I guess. Adir, they still got some bad blood with Deerwood. Goes back to the Revolution. Some Adirans like to give Deerwoodans a hard time they get the chance. With my folks, a group came along and tried to take their land. Made a phony claim to it. I sat down with them and we had a friendly negotiation. One fella, I don't think he'll ever be able to look to his right again. But we came to an understanding. My folks, well, they didn't see me the same after that. I think they'd have rather given up the land than have it come to violence. And I don't know if that was something we could have avoided, or if it was the cost of trying to fix things. If you like. The air's different. Especially compared to Gilded Vale, where there's more livestock than shovels. Sounds different, too. You wake up to all those bird calls, it really does sound like they're making music. If the birds woke you in Gilded Vale, it was usually a couple crows making the most horrible mating noises you ever heard. Strange thing is, I still get this feeling in me like I wish I was home. Leave me alone.
Hoo-wee! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce. Tell me what's on your mind. I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Aora's end. I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died? Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died. And I think a part of him did, the part he'd most closely woven into living flesh, the part that represented life, and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire's seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death. I really only know what my folks taught me. Aethys embodied Saint Widewind, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Abscission, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. Then you mean gone? Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. Reckon not. But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My ma caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words. Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it. It's time I got about searching for lost souls. Of course.
Hey, watch out.
What can I do you for? Let's reap this whirlwind! Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Leave it to me.
Happy to oblige.
Trinket.
Time to separate the chaff. My turn.
Huh.
Hello?
Hey, watch out.
What can I do you for? Ho! Say your prayers.
What do you need?
How can I help? The hunt is on. What can I do you for?
Leave me alone. Right on target.
My turn. What can I do you for? I'll light the darkness. Maybe just this once.
You out there, are the beasts gone? We are scholars, not soldiers.
Perfetto! We are saved!
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
See? I told you. The governor is looking out for us. You're always saying this is just about profit, that the Valian...
Caloste! You are here, and that is what matters. He is still in the ruins, we think. We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim. The ground shook.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cave.
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar. Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Oderisi, our lead researcher. It is... Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to... If you are going below, you should take Engfert with you.
Hey, he looks just like...
Engfert knows a great many spells.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents. Outside of this cage, I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. It would be prudent to take help. As long as Engfert is...
I would be happy to assist.
Diverus. Surely I would also change my name if...
Wait, you know him? You lied to us.
It's true I have other business. I'm afraid I can't explain, but please know that I meant no harm. I certainly didn't intend...
Go, Engferth, Aloth, whoever you are. Do not let me keep you from your other business. Ergon Blanca, just take him with you.
The sooner the better.
How can I help?
How may I help? Let us speak again once we've left Port Marge.
What can I do you for?
Poor fools. They were unprepared for this.
Is that all? Of course, darling.
How may I help?
Time to separate the chaff.
Leave me alone.
My turn. You're going down. Yeah. How?
You might find this interesting. Subtle indeed.
Looks like trouble.
These uns are in for a walloping!
Happy to oblige.
Hmm?
I'm fixing to be sick. How can I help? I have my mark. Yeah? Is that all? I've marked my grave.
Let's hire it out!
What can I do you for? Ready to brawl?
How may I help?
I shall deal with this one.
Leave me alone.
My turn.
Go for the eyes, Trinket!
Ready to brawl?
They'll fall by my hand.
Yeah. Maybe just this once. How can I help?
That's Odorisi.
Clever. This one's ashen. Means he ain't got no soul for me to
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Audra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
You concentrate, peering into the Audra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Audra itself. A churning mass of being within ruined fragments. You focus on the threads. The cord undulates just as quickly as you... It is Aethys. The great golden cord turned from within the teeming throng. You attempt to evade the lost souls and find yourself within Aethys' stride, slow.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys' brow. So through the glare, you see Aethys' massive arm reach up to grasp.
I still have need of it, but do not be afraid, Watcher. Dawn will come for us all in time.
Aethys yanks on the golden cord. The in-between goes dark. Previously dim.
You all right? Come on, we just got you back. I heard you say that before. Had something to do with a 2,000-year-old lunatic talking to you in your dreams. I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened? They've got to employ their priests somehow.
What did Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
How hard can it be to find in a chain of thousands of islands?
I wonder what he's after, and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul. I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
I see the wits of their eyes. Let's hire it out!
What can I do you for?
What do you need?
How can I help? I have my mark. What can I do you for?
Oh? What do you want?
How can I help?
Oh?
No mercy!
Of course. Darling. Is that all? What do you see that I can't, Watcher? You've now done more in a few hours than some harvesters manage their whole lives.
Watcher, we'd like to come with you.
Can I harvest the souls now? Oh, I do. So I will.
I'm sorry, Watcher. We can't take the risk.
Yeah?
Got a weight in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear with every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand. They're there in my... and sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul. Will we? Ought we? I trust you, Watcher. I swear I do. It's not like I can turn my back on my duty to my God. Even if it... Tell me what's on your mind? My folks. At the war, the others toughened, turned survivors. That much... My aunt's the one who taught me about whether forwards or... That's how I first... After that, I read all the 12 books of... It's tradition for the youngest born to take... Of course. Though mostly I learned through reading. Any text pertaining to gone, I can get... I guess it's the night... And it's not like night and death or bad thing. Oh, no use in fearing what's natural. Life isn't... No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening. You need me, I'll be 2 whoops and a holler away.
We're lucky the cage worked.
How are we to rebuild after all this? I cannot imagine.
Echosi, but I must take stock of our supplies.
We should build more of these cages, I think.
We will remain here to see to our dead.
Hey, watch out.
These uns are in for a walloping.
Yeah?
What do you want?
How can I help? I have my mark. I've marked my target. Oh, all right. Maybe just this once.
Oh? How may I help?
Let's hire it out!
Happy to oblige.
Yeah?
My turn. The hunt is on.
What do you want?
Yeah?
Oh?
How can I help? I have my mark. Happy to oblige.
How may I help?
Would you suppose that belly thingy? Lavaru beyond seek.
Leave me alone.
There's a walloping!
I have my mark.
Yes?
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
You might find this interesting. This lad's not coming back without a wee kit.
Is that all?
Of course, darling. Oh, all right. Maybe just this once.
Tread cautiously.
Feel a feeling.
Let's high it out!
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
Mm-hmm. I have my mark.
Happy to oblige.
Oh?
Now, what are you hiding? Come along, Trinket.
They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Port Mage, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly. Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin. To a storm speaker, some of it is mere luck. Most of us... Akira, do not... My people have come to enjoy these things. Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry. Aethys. Is it redemption you seek, then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars, too, wish to meet this god. I see. Governor Clario would call it superstition. I thank you for delivering this news. I will tell their families, and we will mourn them together. But you will journey on, into the god's wake. There are enough Mataru here to defend the village. You are safe. Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you. You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you.
What? You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister,
I'm
they
busy,
are so
outsider.
small.
Yes? Something you need? At last, Belfetto, tell me, please, what has happened? How much have we lost? I must know. I understand your impatience, but, Madiko, simply tell me. Of course. Nothing. You say this is all the work of the Titan, of Aothis, and you still insist on looking for him? He destroyed your ship. It is a strange obligation you are under. I understand a little of that. Lucky for you. If I were a more sensible man, Merla, you'll want to go to Neckett. The Queen knows every other vein of worth in the Deadfire. I'm certain. The most powerful tribe in the region, now that Onekaza II has united a host of them under her rule. Ikawa would... I see you are... And for that, head down to the beach once you are ready to depart. Safe travels, Captain.
How can I help? Happy to oblige.